guardians are the chosen of the gods, brought back from the death to save the world from the corruption of the dragons. Each guardian has a great destiny. Become a celestial hero. Such a weird slider. It does so much. Hey, what's up, Radich? Radich, pretty good. I'm just gonna play a little. I can't play very long. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while because I have to work and well, my wife's gonna get up in about an hour and 10 minutes, and that's probably when she'll. Wait, what is this? No feature. I forgot about features. Features just like kind of changes the character a little bit. Yeah, I do too. It's sad because it's still a really good game. And if the sad part about Rift, you know what's so sad about this game is if you put it back in the state, pretty much the state it was when it launched, and you released it right now, I am convinced it would be a popular MMO, like a very popular MMO. Like it's like so, it's a very unique MMO because it is a good MMO, and I think the only reason people don't play it, I think actually I pretty much know the only reason people don't play it right now is just because there's nobody in it. There's the population's too dead. But if the population wasn't dead, like if this game was like really populated, like a lot of people were playing it, I'm convinced that people would play it. You know what I mean? It's like this whole chicken, chicken before, what do they call it, the cart before the horse before the cart kind of thing. It's like, well, you can't, you know, nobody wants to play it because there's nobody in it. But there's never going to be anybody in it if nobody wants to play it. You know what I mean? So it's just I think it's a really sad thing, and I wish that the makers of this, people that are hosting this, would do something to try to entice people to do some sort of a massive event to try to really get people to come in and really play it. So yeah, totally. The player bases, they can be really stupid, you know. Wonder if I can get away with that marking. I don't know if I'd like that. I like this hairstyle. I've always liked this hairstyle for the back and everything, but I just hate how it shows so much of her forehead. It's like this huge, it's like a billboard, man. We could like rent out my forehead for like signage, Eat at Joe's. Trying to do something to distract away from this massive forehead. Actually, this kind of marking is kind of interesting. Yeah. You haven't played MMOs long enough. MMOs are pretty much all I play mostly. Just I don't know what it is about MMOs. Something about the progression, the way the characters do, the systems. It's just my favorite type of game. Yeah, me too. I feel exactly the same way, and I think a lot of people feel that way. You know. Got a few Angular pull requests to review. Cool. Yeah. I gotta finish my code ticket today and get the pull request created. But I've got to create a bunch of extension methods, and I've got to create the SQL for those extension methods to create some permissions-based extension methods in my Razor pages. I gotta do that later today. I think I'm gonna go with the brown eyes. I just wish this hair would cover more of your forehead, because it just feels like her forehead is just crazy. Might be too much brown. I think I might want to go with green, just to break up all this brown. Too much brown. Some really greeny green, or some bluey blue. Let's go with the blue. You know, the hard part is I know I'm not going to be able to come up with a name for this character because since this server's been around for a long time, it's probably all the names are going to be taken. I'm not sure if I like that color. I think I do like the brown better. I'm so picky. Damn right.
The king of Mythosia would have sacrificed the world.
Can't believe the name wasn't taken.
The destroyer. The faithful rebelled against his heresy. We overthrew the tyrant and put his armies to the sword. Defeated in battle, he turned to the machines of the Defiance. Their devices drew upon the power of the dragon, a power they could not control. This is the day the rifts came. This is the day we died. But the gods of the Vigil intervened. Their messengers went among the fallen and ascended the worthy, not for their virtue, but for their might. In you, they placed their faith, their hope, and their power. You are our salvation. You are a guardian.
Ooh, I'm a guardian. Mythosia, long ago. The heartland of Mythosia Empire was torn by
the WASD key.
Ooh. Alright.
The Vigil bless you. Stand between Talara and destruction.
Oh, that screen rotation is fast. Ooh, mother. All these achievements. Camera, no. display. How about mouse look speed? Whoa, look at all this mail I got. Level 1 character. Brains. Grant you the title, The Risen. Celebrate your purchase of the Progenitor Pack. We'd like to award you with the Armored White Tiger Mount, Cloak of the Void. These are all different things I've purchased through different versions of the game, or through previously, I guess. Here's another mount. We hope you enjoy your Swift Arclight Rider. So, like a lot of the mounts, if you purchase in the game, you get it on all your characters. So, I didn't realize I'd purchased so many mounts. We hope you enjoy your Ice Strider. What is this? While you are under level 20, this trinket increases experience. Nice. And greetings, Rue. Celebrate your purchase of Storm Legion. We'd like to award you with a special title of the Storm. And what else we got here? Thank you for celebrating Rift's half birthday with us. Here's a bag of celebration goodies. And last, money bags. A boggling famous among his kind for his extreme wealth was rumored to have acquired much of his coin by possessing a lost artifact. A magical purse that granted the wearer the ability to divine the location of coins that others could not. Now this power can be yours. Increased coin gained from looting monsters by 10%. Alright. So let's go ahead and collect this item. Collect this item. And what is this? Grant you the title of the Storm. Grant you the title. And let's go ahead and equip our cloak. It's a very cool cloak, by the way. I'm going to collect our mount. And let's see. And then do we want to use the trinket for experience? Or let's go for the money one. We don't really care about experience. Leveling is just that. We'll level when we level. Okay, so I love the little thing above my head with this light and everything. It looks really cool. So I actually had the great fortune of logging on earlier today, and
All items obtained since the last time you
I had the great fortune of logging on earlier today, and actually I made a comment in the general chat that the price of bags in the auction house were incredibly expensive, and they are very expensive because people who've played this game a long time have a lot of money, you know. Hey, what's up, Chaotic God? It's good YouTube name, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyways, I had the great fortune of going into the game and basically saying to people, or basically saying in general chat, I said, hey, the bag prices are super expensive. And someone came up to the city that I was in, the main city, and gave me some of the most expensive bags in the game. And I got to remember, I think it was this character that I was on, right? My other character, Rue. And she gave me like these bags. So we're going to mail those bags to this character. You had to change your name because your real name, it was Jazz. Oh, I got you. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I always forget that in Rift you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can, when you log out, there's like a delay. So we got some bags earlier today. Check this out. So someone came up to me in this town and gave me these bags, 28 slot bags, which are, I think, way bigger than any bags this character even has. And just to give you an idea, 28 slot bags to show you how expensive these are, right? You go to the auction house. And look how awesome this game looks. I mean, I just can't believe people don't play Rift.
Sit with me.
So if you go to containers and search, and let's see if we can find it. Yeah, look at this. These bags people are selling these for $45. The only bag that's bigger, I think, is this one. People are selling these for 4,500 platinum, which when the game, yeah, it looks like WoW. Excuse me.
Banter again sometime.
When the game first came out, this was a direct competitor to WoW, and it was very, it would have been, I don't know, we could talk about it a long time, but it was a direct competitor to WoW, and it's a good game. It's a really good game. It's still a good game. So we're gonna give these bags to the character we just created because these bags were given to me for free by a person. I wish I could remember the name of the person. It wasn't Raven Wolf. Your new bags. I like how many bag slots you can have. And what's this? Right click to purchase a new bag. Wow. You can have a lot of bag slots in this game. Okay, so what is this? This is Vengeance of the Winter Storm. Is this a causes weapon attacks to deal an additional? So this is like a buff, right? Oh, and then that. Okay, so let's do something else, like real quick. And we're going to I just want to get my layout set up correctly. Okay, all we're going to do here is we're just going to do a print screen. I want to save this kind of layout really quickly. And also my key bindings. And let's see. Cool things about Rift is it has a really good UI. It has a really good UI. That's an excellent UI. Very customizable. I hope I'm happy with the way this character looks. You know, I didn't. These characters have hoods on, so you can't really see their faces. This character I did go with green eyes on this one. Yeah, I'm not super happy with the way my character looks, but at this point I'm kind of screwed because I just equipped those really big bags and I'm not going to create a new character. Alright, so we're going to go to settings, interface. I don't remember where the bags are, bag slots. Let's fix the sound because it's way too loud.
Do not regret what we have lost. The Vigils plan a great destiny for the Guardians of Talara.
Okay, ask him how to do the HUD macros edit layout. Here
In
we
this
go.
mode, you can change.
Okay, so we just want target. That's fine. All this other stuff. We'll have to fix this other stuff later. Although I'm not sure how often we're going to be grouping. I'm not going to have a pet anytime soon, probably. So let's put this down here. And Warfront Accolades is fine. Notificate individual rewards, quest stickies. It's fine. What is this? Streaming indicator? Oh yeah, I forgot you could actually stream. Map's good. Tooltips. Move this up a little bit. And that looks pretty good. Do we have like no skills other than just auto attack right now? Animation looks nice. I like that. Her attacking animation is pretty good. Oh yeah, let me fix the keybinds. Unfortunately, the keybinds don't seem to translate from character to character. So let's go to key bindings. Yeah, they don't seem to translate. Although my strafe keybind translated, because I'm strafing with E. You know, my Q and E are my left and right, basically. Strafe left and strafe right. These we can unbind. Well, it's not going to let me do it here, I guess. Sheath weapon should be right click. God, I can't remember which key. Let's fix this. This is the way all, like, by the way, this is the way all key binding should work. Like in every MMO, you should just be able to right click on something to unkeybind it. Every MMO should work like this, so I don't know why they don't. This one's kind of funny. Dive, toggle auto run's going to be that. Warfront summary. Where's Warfront summary? Chat window, dimensions. Warfront summary. Display Warfront summary here. Enter a new key. Oh, it's not going to let me use the key. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, it did let me use the key. Alright. Toggle walk. That's correct. Behind, don't need. Jump, strafe. All that's good. Sheath weapon. Cancel stealth. Auto attack. Psycho weapon. Do we actually even need this stuff? Psycho weapon? Let's get rid of these. Psycho weapon? I didn't know that Rift had psycho weapon. Tab, that's all fine, that's fine. Group member, select target self, this is wrong. Set focus target, that's fine. Target, here. We don't need any of that. Hide other players. Bag search, restore lookup. Crafting, why would crafting be a comma? Character sheet, no. Abilities. Toggle UI. Sultry, raid dialogue, achievements, Warfront display. Looking for a raid. Control I. Guild window. Warfront summary. The rest of this I think is okay. Console. Fine. Toggle sound, Control S. We don't want that. And drive the nearest entity. No, take screen. No. I'll take screen without UI. That's interesting. Take screenshot. Oh, yeah. Record video. Toggle record video. We don't need that. No. Nope. Get rid of all that. Two, three, four. D, F. Oh. I don't even see the other action bars. I gotta turn them on. Alright. Okay, we don't need the self, like the self. It's showing like some sort of bar above my head that's showing like my health or my, I guess it's my resource. Conviction, which we don't need that. I don't know how to turn that off though. Show smart nameplates, display nameplates in the world. Close nameplates. Look through showcast bar. Enable AoE looting, head tracking, turn your character's head towards its target. I don't know if I want that or not. Focus cast button, click to move, no, disable auto sheath. Marriage proposals. Automatically sign all guild invitations, show collected. Hide that on here. Locks target. We may want sticky targeting. I don't know for sure. Oh, here we go. Always show clear buttons. So these when you press the key instead of when you release the key. Yeah, you definitely want that. Bottom action bars, we want 2. Side action bars, we want 2. Apply. Edit layout. We don't need this to be so big. We're scale. Let's knock this down to 80. Oops. I don't know what treasure alert is. No idea what treasure alert is. We don't want these empty bars to show though. Let's see, where was that at? Settings, interface, action bars. Always? No. Perfect. Perfect. Perfectissimo. Let's scale up these. We want to hide this bar here. character control is really smooth. Sounds too loud. Character control is nice in Rift. Let's turn this volume down. I thought I turned this down already. Enable reverb, enable audio and background, yes. And we still have that problem of the resource above my character's head, which I don't like. Nameplates, we want to scale the nameplates. Let's make these 100%. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, the nameplate, that's my nameplate. Since I don't have like the audio alerts for low health like I do in World of Warcraft, it may be useful to actually see my nameplate. So we may want to leave that. I don't know. I don't know. It may be useful to keep that. Let's make it down to what it was. This is player nameplate. Let's scale the target nameplate. So we can't turn it off, which is cool. I thought auto loot was on. Okay, I guess auto loot is not on. Combat, auto self-cap. Where the heck was auto? Colors. Disable power bar, hide name. Hide level. Disable power. Alpha with target, alpha without target. Yeah, we may play around with these some more. Okay, show durations. Yeah, hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, this is Rift, man. Really good game. I can't play too long. In fact, I'm only going to play for probably another 30 or 40 minutes. I just wanted to get started on this leveling series where we're going to create a tanking cleric. I guess I have to remember how to like get all the settings set up the way I like. It's been way too long since I played it. I gotta find the status test. What is this? Permanently displays status text on your portrait bars. I wonder what it shows. Oh, it shows your health. That's cool. Oh, we can show the health of the enemies. That's cool. Okay, looting's got to be in here, right? Why is looting not in here? Target nearest. Here it is. It says enable. Oh, auto loot button. Let's do auto loot by default for now. Alright, cool.
To see through the eyes of the gods, we can only understand a portion of the Vigil's plan for us.
Oh, I'm just looking at my other my UI setting I set up. Let me do edit layout. I see what I did. Settings, interface, action bars, ability queue. I don't know what that is. Ability queue? I'm not sure what ability queue is. Let's go 3. Why? Let's say always for the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to edit layout. Take this one. Let's go 0.8. Every time I change the sound, it's not retaining it. I have played Guild Wars 1 a long time ago. Just looking at my bars here. I always love it when you have these bars like this and you don't know which one is which. It's like, well, which bar is which? Let's just say this is, I don't know, it's not that one. Okay. those sound effects are loud, aren't they?
Wisdom and life.
The audio is really annoying. It's like way too loud. I don't know why, but every time I change the audio, it resets. Have you noticed that? Watch this. And now it seems to be okay. Maybe I clicked it live, but see it. Oh, it's every time you open the every time you go to audio, it resets. God. Like the sounds of other monsters and stuff in this game are really loud. Yeah, we had to turn the audio way down because it's so loud. That's one thing that is annoying. Just the sounds of like this guy going, oh, it's like so loud. Anyways, the Warhammer MMO. I have played Guild Wars 1. You couldn't jump in Guild Wars 1, which drove me batty. Also, I did play Warhammer, but only the private server. I never played the original release, but it does kind of remind me. Yeah, it is kind of like Warhammer a little bit. Kind of the thinner character models, and the graphics are kind of, these graphics are better, but I can see what you mean. It's weird that your resource bar, the colors are like, this is my health and this is like my mana or whatever this resource is. Yeah, mana. Normally I wouldn't want a resource bar like that, but I usually use audio alerts for like low health warnings in World of Warcraft. So since I don't have that, I'll leave the resource bar up, I guess. Actually, no, we're gonna get rid of that. We don't need that.
We will purge the heretics. We will redeem Talara.
Bolt of Radiance. Shaman Inquisitor. Reduces damage you receive. Is that really the build I want to go with, though? Shaman Justicar, yeah, they are doing Inquisitor. And this causes weapon attacks to deal an additional damage, which we already have. The next thing we open up is going to be Lightning Hammer. Bolt of Radiance. Is this like a ranged ability? I don't think so. Pushing Blow. Legendary version, normal version. Inquisitor. God, there's so many different abilities, alright? Let's check this out. Okay, so this is a long cooldown. Okay, this audio is really annoying. Like, really, really annoying. I'm literally gonna turn the audio way down because it's so annoying. Let's see if we can still hear. Not really. So we've got this actually. Inquisitor abilities have a chance to fire a bolt of judgment. Legendary versus normal deal life damage. Deals 37 to 41 melee damage. Applies a twisted soul. Reduces single target healing. So you could use that as a pulling ability, but the damage is too low to make it useful for regular usage. This is 37 to 41 damage. 37 applies Twisted Soul. This is single target healing the target receives. Crushing Blow. 15 life damage. Life damage. Cooldown 8 seconds. Let's try this really quick. Bolt of Judgment. Oh, it is instant though. Alright. Still have to edit the layout. Our casting bar is not showing up correctly. I don't know why. Even though our casting bar is here, it's like showing up down here, which I don't really understand. Let's try moving it over here to see what happens. Okay, definitely moved. Debuff. Instant cast. And our just filler. Let's try this. There we go. Cast bar looks like it's in the right spot. Instant cast, instant cast. Look at that, we can get some debuffs. Camera's rotating back. That was interesting. If I'm moving in a certain direction and I use the left mouse to rotate the camera, if I'm moving this way and I rotate with left and let go, it centers back. But if I turn, that just turns. So we don't want to do that. So we need to fix the camera. Also, we should scale the map size. This doesn't need to be here. Let's put this down here. Buff bar, let's move this a little bit. Camera's got to be fixed. Interface, camera. Returns camera view behind your character when traveling. We don't want smart camera. Okay, so basically every time you go into your settings, every single time it resets your audio. So that's interesting. I don't see any difference between really the crushing blow and the strike of judgment. The only difference is the crushing blow applies a debuff. It's more of a PvP ability. Deadwood has one of my eardrums. Yeah, so it looks like the crushing blow. It's more PvP based because basically it applies a debuff that reduces healing. So that'd be what you would definitely use in PvP. In regular, I mean, probably I guess you could just use it. I don't know. It says 20 mana versus 25 mana. Okay, so really, since they do the same amount of damage, it does have a cooldown though. Oh, this legendary version does. 45 to 50. Yeah, you're better off using this ability because it uses less mana. Alright, I'm supposed to use some sort of... Oh yeah, this thing. I wonder if I can move that down. Oh, we can. The card objective is not active. What's that mean? Oh, the quest is complete. Okay, there you go. That was fast. Anyways, I have to go to bed, so I just want to start this leveling stream on Rift and create the character. We did that, so I will. Sorry, I apologize, guys, but the stream is going down. We'll come back and play this tonight. Created the character. We're going to be leveling a tank, a cleric tank, I guess, or I'm sure we'll do different soul builds, but the primary build that I'm focusing on is tanking. This game pretty much is a solo player game now. I was talking to some people in they actually have a Discord server. So if you go to Rift actually has a Discord server, and there's people that are actively talking. You can see is yesterday 6:20 p.m. In fact, this is me. I actually asked a question about how's the population in Rift, and they said extremely low. It's mostly a solo game now, except at max level where there is a bit of activity and a few somewhat active guilds remaining. So, which is sad that more people don't play the game.
We will cleanse this world. The dragons feed upon the sin of the world.
Okay, so we have our new Hallbrook of the Savior. And the other thing you can do, here's a really good tip for people who don't play Rift a lot, is if you go to here, you go to the Rift store. I think it's the Rift store. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Where is it? Yeah, it's got to be the Rift store. Hey, what's up, Sarah Russ? If you go to the Rift store and go to this'll work. But if you go to the Rift store and go to any of these things down here, any of these things that cost money like DLC, services, boosts, once you go to any of these, it doesn't really matter which one you go to. There's an option. Actually, not all of them work because that one doesn't show it. Just go to like DLC. You'll see a button down here that says sell gray items. And and you're going to get a lot of gray items as you kill mobs. So all you have to do is go to the store, click on DLC, and then click sell gray items. And that'll clean up your inventory, sell all of your gray junk. So that is very useful. One thing that's bothering me a little bit okay, I guess it's working. Yeah, I've played Neverwinter. I've played pretty much every MMO there is to play. There aren't too many MMOs I haven't played, outside of, the gacha MMOs and the anime MMOs. I don't typically play as much, but any kind of fantasy-based MMO I've played. Neverwinter was pretty cool. I had a lot of issues with Neverwinter with the interface. I had this problem in Neverwinter where it was really annoying too. I mean, it made me not even be able to play the game. Where my character, I can't remember exactly what it was, but something to do with my movement. It was doing some weird shit. I probably wouldn't have that issue today because this is a different computer, but Neverwinter's cool. But it's the map and stuff is it's almost like a Lost Ark or a Final Fantasy, where the maps are very limited. It's not really a truly open world MMO. It's more of it's almost even like a hub based, or where you just have these zones you go into, and dungeons and stuff. Almost like a dungeon crawler to a certain degree, but it is a good game. Neverwinter's actually really cool, and Arcade, of course, is great. In fact, Arcade 2 is the game I'm looking most forward to. Out of all the MMOs that are coming down the pipeline, Arcade 2 is probably the one I'm looking the most. Arcade. It's called Arcade. What is it? Arcade Unchained? No. What is it called? Arcade. Oh, what is the arcade called? Arcade Chronicles. Yeah. May have to move that to a different keybind.
We will defeat the dragons. The guardians will not fail Talara.
Let's try something real quick. I'm not sure if I have an ability that generates... Yeah, I don't have an ability that generates conviction or whatever it's called. Almost said one conviction. We don't have a conviction generating ability. It's a radiance. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a passive. Cause life-based damaging abilities to grant conviction. Life-based damaging abilities. Life damage. Okay, so that means that this is going to become our main ability. Let's try this again then. I didn't see, like... Passive. Causes life exchanger to grant a conviction for 30 seconds. But it's not working. Because this is a life-based ability, and I don't see this conviction buff that it's talking about. Anyways, I'm off to bed. So, we'll pick this up later today. We'll play some more. I'll catch you guys later, man. Hope everybody has a good day, man. Peace out. I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, I gotta go get some sleep.